โลสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับทุกคน
นั่ง
ตื่นเต้นอ่ะตื่นเต้นมากวันนี้ได้มาเจอทุกคนที่เห็นทุกคนอ่ะยิ้มแจ่มใสอะไรวะยังไม่จบยิ้มแจ่มใสอ่ะเหมือนทุกคนไม่สนใจเราเลยเราสนใจโลตื่นเต้นอ่ะSo yeah, like just take off your yoga and be very prepared to taste our beer.
โอ้ยเนี่ยกลุ่มที่รอคอย
อาจารย์จะถ่ายรูปเลยSo, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna present about like the alcoholic beverage. There are various kind of alcoholic products that are available in the market. Like some of them we use in medicine, and like for some of alcoholic beverage, like we use to drink. Like we have like beer, wines, or apple cider or something. So for our presentation today, we gonna choose beer, which is craft beer. So like our brand name is Sricha beer, which is like Sricha is the place that we go to ferment the beer, which is like one homeland, right?
ผมค่ะ
So first of all, let me introduce our group member. Me is May, Fiat, Won, and Tilly. So this very first the outline, which we have a point is like overall of our presentation today. We are like the story of alcohol and beverage, history of craft beer, the difference between craft beer and commercial beer, the purpose of producing craft beer processing, equipment and material, procedure, result which have we add the composition and ingredients, the factor that affect the bitterness of the hop, the advantages of craft beer, disadvantages of craft beer, and the last one is the loss of producing beer in Thailand. So this slide is about the story of alcoholic drink, and I will pass this opportunity to my friend Wong.
Story of alcohol. Alcohol since Egyptian civilization 7,000 BC in China, fermented from grain, honey, and fruit juice. In 16th century, alcohol was spirit and used for medical purpose. And 18th century, the British passed the law encouraging the use of grain for diluting spirit and cheap spirit in the market. And for the mid-18th, consumption reached 18 million gallons, and consumed alcoholism became whisper. And next, history of craft beer. Craft beer as a beer made by brewer that is small, independent, and tradition. Microbrewery or craft brewery is a brewery that produces small amount of beer. Breweries are generally characterized by their emphasis on quality, flavor, and technique. Microbrewery movement again in United States and United Kingdom in 1970, and exit to Europe for century and subsequent spread to the another country. Next is different between craft beer and commercial beer. Aside from the commercial beer produced for wholesale tend to be similar in the appearance, usually brown or yellow color. And for the test, it's hard to delineate the similarity between various commercial beer brands. And for the production, commercial beer are made with standard ingredients and process. For the craft beer, it has many types of colors such as from the classic gold to red copper to dark, almost black and brown. For the taste, it also have many types of taste for the craft beer, such as chocolate, sweet caramel, and a late variety of flavor. And for production, it also carefully choose the ingredient, and for the craft beer focus on taste and aroma.
For the reason why we create this new product, because since the previous day ago we got the suggestion from the owner of Daddy Mill, where is a craft beer bar in Nancy. He told us that the consumer will be adults and teenagers. They think a lot and like to hang out with their friends after getting off. So it inspires us to create this new product. We have to create this new product like unique taste and can extend to Thailand. For the procedure, we
Holy shit.
add the material and equipment such as malt, 5.2 mash bill stabilizer, dry yeast, New English IPA hop, dextrose, acid sanitizer, hot with thermometer, bucket, grease refractometer, gold chiller, wood bucket, aluminum flask, sieve and stirrer.
Holy shit.
Alright, so let's go forward with maybe this slide. So this is about the procedure. For the very first step is to pour 16 liters of water and suddenly add NAIPA, which we can call mass speed stabilizer, and then stir them until they dissolve and leave them and observe the temperature until like temperature reach to 72 degrees Celsius. So like after that, we need to transfer the hot water into the new clean bucket and as 2 packages of mold, and then make it up with the water and leave it for 1 hour, right? And for the step is like the filtration process. If we need to separate the water with the mold, so like this bucket, we need to open the tape of this bucket. No, not yet. Please go back. Like, so we need to filter the water. So this water is called wort, and like we will stop until like we got the desirable clear color. So like after the first step of filtration, we need to heat another 16 liters of water until like the same temperature, which is 72 degrees Celsius, and then pour it into the same bucket, the same bucket with the mold in order to read the sugar that remaining in the mold, and we do the filtrations again. So like we will like combine the first wort, which we got from filtration of the filter number 1 and the second, the filter number 2 together, and transfer them into the port. Move. So this is the wort. So like we will transfer it from the bucket to the port in order like to heat this again. Oh no. Go away, please. Like once we heat during an heating process, we need to add the dextrose into the port and stir it until it dissolves. Like the dextrose is like represent the junction. Yeah. Like one
Sorry,
temperature
smelling
is
nice.
200 degrees Celsius.
Hop.
Like we need to set up the time and count it down from 16 minutes. Like at the last 15 minutes, we need to put like the water chiller in order to prepare for the next step, which is like the cooling process. So like we put like the water chiller in here. I mean, we not use it in this step. Like, but we just put it here because like the water is about boiling, so temperature is gonna be like 100 or more than 100 degrees Celsius. So like around the water chiller, it's gonna have like microorganism or contaminant, different kind of contaminant. So like we put it in the boil water in order to kill like the dose of contaminant that stick with the boil chiller. So at the last 5 minutes, we need to add hop number 1 in. Next, when the time is up, so that it's like when we count. When the time is up, just add hop number 2 and then turn the heat off and put the cold water into like this pipe, which is the world chiller, in order like to cool down the temperature of our water solution. So when the temperature decreases to 80 degrees Celsius, it's time to add hop number 3 and wait around 1 hour in order to allow the temperature low down to 24 degrees Celsius. So after that, we need to take 200 milliliter of our water solutions to the conical flask and add the yeast, stir or shake it until it mix together and leave it for 15 minutes in order to wait for the yeast growth. So like we have the water in the pot, so like we need to transfer it into the bucket.
Holy shit.
And after that, like we need to pour the yeast
Very
solution,
important.
which
I
is
don't
in the conical flask, into the bucket, and we need to store it in the environment with the temperature between 15 to 22 degrees Celsius in order to let the yeast break down the sugar in the water to the alcohol. Next. So for this step, we cover the bucket within the airlock. We stick at the middle of the bucket cover in order to prevent the gas explosion. As you know that when the yeast is like consume and produce the alcohol, it's gonna produce some gases. So like we add like the airlock in order to prevent the air pressure from like the beer. So after that, we need to leave our beer for 7 days. And after 7 days, we need to add the hop number 4, which is the final hop. And we need to store it for another 1 week. So after another 1 week, our beer gonna be like, it's ready to drink. And moreover, like some people, they gonna fill it into the bottle. Like if you fill it in the bottle, you may need to add some food additive in order to control the shelf life of your product. So that's why like when you suddenly add it to the bottle, you cannot eat it now. You know, like you need to wait for another 14 days in order like to drink your beer. So let's continue to the result.
Yeah, no problem.
Beer is almost water, alcohol. OG and FG. OG is sugar with fermentation and FG is sugar after fermentation. It also composed of IBU. IBU is for bitterness and color. Temperature, time, and amount of hop can affect the bitterness of the hop. That is also the Essential alcohol can have lower your cholesterol by raising high-density lipoprotein level, and it can decrease risk of diabetes and also Alzheimer's disease, particularly in female and smoker. It also decreases risk of hypertension and makes it disabilities of therapy. If you drink beer for a short time, and it will be pressure, confusion, loss of coordination, low blood sugar, and etc. Or if you don't beer alone in everyday or
Long-term effects, memory loss.
I
fuck you.
memory loss, mental problem, health problem, and also cancer and disease.
For the law to produce beer in Thailand, the production of craft beer in Thailand is legal, so we have three ways to produce. The first way, we have to, it must be the large beer factory. We have to add, we have to register authorized capital more than 10 million baht and production capacity not less than 10 million liters per year. And the second way is a microbrewer or pubs. It's a beer factory. We can produce and sell it inside the factory, but we can contain it to the bottle to sell. And the last way we can produce it in another country, but we have to pay the tax to sell in Thailand. And this is an example that Thai people produce the craft beer in another country like Cambodia, which is the raw band.
So like this slide is about the reference that this is the book
What's
that
the thing
we
just
all
now?
get the reference, gather data and the information. Like, and this is like this guy is our advisor. His name is Mr. Therapong Supaya. We can call him PK. He is like Chulalak brother-in-law. Actually, he interested from electrical engineering, but he's a person who interested in like beer making or drinking beer. So like he joined or he attend like a training course, a training session of beer, and like he go back home and he bought like all the equipment and material to produce beer himself and drink himself as well. So this is about like the Daddy Milk Craft Beer bar that like we all go there to ask for the information about like the beer sold, the beer we sold there, so what kind of craft beer we sold there, and like about the customer target also, like what kind of people go there to drink beer. Next. So this is our activity behind the scene.
Wait, I want to see that.
We also have video.
We have video ที่แบบหลักฐานการทำเหล้าใช่ไหม
ครับผม
ทำเหล้าเถื่อนหรือเปล่า
ก็ทำเล่าเถอะ
ผมไม่ได้กิน Like for this, spend one day with that. So like we get up at the early morning and go from Salia since the early morning and we got here at 9 o'clock and we come back at 9.
ชลบุรีเหรอคะ
ครับผมชลบุรีเราเองเหนื่อยมากครับ
But it's learning, right? It's
Okay.
it's
So,
a
like,
great job.
For the conclusion, I would like to add some additional. So we have like the composition of beer. So like water is like the main component of beer. The beer flavors mostly depend on the water. And we have the yeast, which is control the flavors and also the aromas of our beer. We have like different kind of malt, which it control the taste, the colors, and also the aroma. And we have the last one, which is the hop, and it control the flavor. So like our beer, like I want like to tell you like this beer is kind of different from the other because like the beer it have different types of smell. It depends on the ingredient that we use. So like if you take different amounts of yeast or different kinds of yeast, hope or malt, we're gonna get different taste, different types of beer. So that our beer is about like mixed fruit taste. So like the taste, mixed fruit taste is not. It doesn't mean that we add fresh fruit there, but about this one, like we get only the smell. So it depends. One father like just prepare the yeast. He combine like different kind of yeast together and others to get the taste. So like I want to add something about the marketing. So as you know that the craft beer in Thailand is illegally, right?
Yes.
So there are only the commercial beer that they can sell in Thailand. So in this case, if we want to produce and sell this beer, we need to go to another countries. And if possible, I'm gonna choose my country, which is Cambodia, because they gonna like have like low work. I mean, everything there's gonna be like inexpensive. So plus the transportation as well. So we're gonna if we open the factory there, we will can like sell the product in Thailand with low price than the other country. Yeah, so that's it. So like this is the beer that we got, but it's just a sample, you know, like because our beer is not yet ready, because like the beer that we go to ferment it that day is not yet ready because we need another maybe half a month.
ทุกคนเดินทะลุกู
That is like to finish.
ฉันเสียใจ
So this is just
กูให้มึงขวดหนึ่งเลยค่ะ
โอ้
นี่คือเชื่อมั่นเพราะรู้ว่ามาจาก brother in law เลยนะ advisor
ไม่กินเหรอ
the safety of the beer making ออกสอบเนาะ right a lot of this one is a big one นะ
so like the safety of the
หนูจ๋าหนูหันข้างหน้าหนูแบบเล่นคอนเสิร์ตอะไรอย่างเงี้ยยืนนิ่งๆหรือยืนนิ่งๆนี่ยิ่งนะอย่างนี้เวลาเรา presentation ก็อยู่ในโพส
หอม
มันจะไม่ได้ลง
มันไม่ได้เข้าไปอ่ะครูก็อยากดูเลยมันต้องอย่างนี้เลยต้องอย่างนี้เฮ้ยเนี่ยดีแล้วมากเลยยืนนิ่งๆเอาตอบคำถามไหนเอานี่ถามในข้อสอบ What would be let's say if you look at how they produce beer right What do you think would be to help do you have like a final pasteurization or this is a step before or this is just raw beer from like fermenting no more heat treatment before you package into the bottle มีไหม
I mean like
มีไหมมีวิธีที่ทำแบบสมมติในอุตสาหกรรมใช่ไหมเราก็จะมีวิธีที่มันต้องพูดที่พาสจะไลน์แบบไม่ให้เสียกลิ่นของรสใช่ไหมอันนี้มีไหมหรอกอันนี้มีของเราฟัง
ที่บ้านพี่มีแต่ว่ามันสำหรับ60เป็นแพงค่ะแต่ว่าตอนนี้20แพงแต่ว่าถ้าเป็นมากกว่านี้ก็ต้องผลิตเองเพราะว่าที่แบบว่าเป็นอุณหภูมิเข้ามาคือมันจะควบคุมอุณหภูมิแบบอัตโนมัติให้ขายออกมา
แล้วฮีทมันอีกทีแต่ว่านี่มันไม่ใสมาก you don't know this is not as clear
มันเป็นอย่างนี้เลยเพราะว่าหมด
type ของ hop but actually it's more like a style of beer as well they have a haze ซึ่งมันเป็น acceptable พวกL
ก็เป็นกลิ่นกับรสมันแรงกว่าป
อัน
ก
นี้
ติ
มีความฟรุตตี้
แล้วก็จะขาดตัวความซ่า
คราฟเนี่ยจะเป็นแบบ L แทนที่เขาชอบคราฟเมืองไทยเราจะผลิตแต่
มั้ง
ลาเกอร์ถูกไหมลูก
ไม่ชิมมาดิ
ลาเกอร์คือเบียร์กรีนเบียร์ที่เบียร์สีเบียร์ช้าที่ต้องใสมันคาแรคเตอร์ของแบบนี้มันจะเป็นอีกแบบหนึงเนาะเดี๋ยวได้หมดแถว L yes
the type of partition in this beer is not clear, right? Because it have a yeast that do not filter it before packing in your bottle. It have hop, malt, yeast. Yes.
นี่เป็น ferment ต่อ
Then in the industry, they must use the filter for remove the partition.
ใช่แซลมอนนี้มียีสต์ลงไป แล้ว L เนี่ยมันจะเป็นท็อปไม่บอททอมนะจะลอยอยู่ข้างบนใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวฟังนะคะสอบนะไม่รู้ได้ยินเรื่อง L กับครูสอนไปแล้วเนาะ L กับ lager L นี่มันจะเป็น top fermentation จะเป็นรูป character ถามแน่นอนเลยนะ อันนี้เอาสอบได้ไม่ท่องไว้ให้ดีนะ What the difference by the other one ให้ fruity flavor กรณีนี้ที่พี่เขาอธิบายเนี่ยถูกเพราะว่าเราก็จะเป็นแบบแผ่นง่ายเราก็ไม่มีฟิลเตอร์แต่มันมี L ที่ขออนุญาตยังเถอะมี L ที่มันคลีนเหมือนกันแต่ก็มี L หลายอันที่มันจะเป็นเราที่แบบไม่ได้ฟิลเตอร์หมดเนาะเพราะฉะนั้นนอกจากท็อปมันก็จะมีเรื่องของที่เขาพูดคือตัวยีสต์อะไรก็ยังอยู่เนาะ
But in homemade beer, craft beer, dark beer, alright, they always use this. ใช่ไหมใช่ไหมพี่จำได้มันมีแบบที่เป็นเบียร์สด
มีแบบเบียร์สด
เขาจะนิยมกินแบบนี้ค่ะถ้าเป็นhomemade beer
อ๋อไม่ต้องมาฟิล
ใช่จะไม่ฟิลเตอร์ก็จะกินแบบนี้เลยแต่เหมือนกับทั่วไปที่เราเห็นแบบมันจะต้องฟิลเตอร์
แต่ว่าอันนี้เป็น good point นะอันไหนอ่านเรื่อง illegal ฉันจะสอนคือเมืองไทยเนี่ย it's quite illegal to produce it if แบบว่า you know we say like oh this is for sale นี่มีปัญหาเลยแต่ถ้าเป็น learning experiment เหมือน art หรือ art of cooking อย่างเงี้ย it's okay เนาะมันเป็นแบบ in the US when I'm from they are like commercially sell kit นี่คือคิดเหมือนกับว่าให้ทำเบียร์ที่บ้านได้เองก็แบบสนุกแล้วก็แบบง่ายแล้วก็ถูกอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่แบบคนไทยกดในวันยืนก็หลับได้อย่างนี้ดิแต่กดใช่ไหมมันอยู่ที่รอเหมือนกันเนาะเพราะฉะนั้นตรงนี้นี่ก็คือทำเป็นสมาคมเล็กๆสนุกแต่ไม่ได้เน้นไม่ได้ขายนะเพราะว่าไม่ได้
ก็ทำยันไม่ได้เลย
ใช่ก็บอกมาที่เมา I know I tell you this and it's my I may already drink it right the beer for you to test right ใช่ไหม
not
เอาคุณไม่ได้ยัง
ใช่
อาจารย์ที่สองเนี่ยอาจารย์ไม่
คั
ได้
ดเทอรี่
อาจารย์
มันจะมีเบียร์อันนึงเดี๋ยวเราเข้าไปดูในรูปชื่อชาละวันมันจะมีอันนึงที่เป็นแบบ God Award This one is originally by in Phuket and then by คนต่างชาติที่อยู่เมืองไทยมานาน like a foreigner and Thai partner they do like it's crafting right those are more tourist area they do so popular and they realize like this is when they try to build up the factory in Thailand but it's hard by the regulation and the volume so what they did is they go back to Australia and build that it's easier for them to have a craft beer industry and send it and brand it Chalawan but it's a product of Australia เดี๋ยวกูจะส่งรูปให้ดูเราก็จะงงว่าชื่อที่เมืองไทยมากเป็นรูปจระเข้แต่แบบ it's a product from Australia ได้รางวัลด้วยนะเป็น craft beer ได้รางวัลคือคนไทยพาร์ทเนอร์กันแต่ตั้งที่เมืองไทยลำบากเขาเลยไปตั้งที่ออสเตรเลียแล้วก็ส่งมาให้ก็มีอย่างเงี้ยคือมันก็จะ reliable กับเรื่องของกฎหมายแล้วก็มันก็จะมโนผลกับผิวไม่กี่แรงเก่งมากเลยคือทำไมถึงแบบโชคดีเลยเนาะเหมือนเป๊ะพอดีเลยได้ไปเรียนรู้ด้วยตัวเองไปด้วยกันหมดเลยใช่ไหมได้ไปไหมลูกไม่ได้ไปมีบางคนไม่ได้ไปโอเคเร็วๆyou guys นี่ you guys set up a different bar เลยนะน้องๆนี่แย่เลยไม่ได้ทำอย่างนี้ลำบากเลยนะโอเค
So that's all from my presentation today. If you guys have any question, please feel free to ask us.
เนี่ยอัดวิดีโอไว้ละ Let's record I wish make เนี่ย according to all like 11 lecture เนี่ย awake เป็น planning like when he present you know in the class like this energy มาเต็มแทบจะ break แรงอยู่แล้วตรงซอยไอ้ give you compliment
Thank you.
แต่ว่าอยู่ดีๆก็หลับเฉยเลยเพราะไม่มีเซนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยไม่ได้นะโอเค tomorrow group